What's up guys, I'm FiascoPhoenix and welcome back to the park. This time I am not tipsy, I am sober and alone. So let's keep going. Last time we were here we were on the Ferris wheel. And is that a piece of the Ferris wheel? Lovely. Oh. Oh! Oh, jeez. And there's a doll. That doll is creepy. Well, it cleared a path for me. I seem to be going insane.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping a piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Whoa. Okay.
Mommy is coming, Callum.
He's not answering.
I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before. Stay where you are!
This is getting disturbing. I mean, it was already disturbing, but... okay. I don't trust it. And there's the creepy thing.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
Oh.
Which has him now? Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Just leave me alone.
Fool.
Oh.
You always were.
Oh, jeez. This is disturbing. Oh, I didn't even get to read what it said. Hey. Did I just run into my son? Okay. Read page. It works! The calculations and adjustments worked. The transport and storage mechanisms seem to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only these people knew what they were fueling. And so what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling dour? So if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster, this could be the doorway to immortality, and such doorways only open to those who have the will to find the key. Okay. So this park has something more than just... I don't know. There's something more to this park, obviously, since we got here, but now we know that the builder intended for something. Oh no, a
The witch
flashlight.
awaits.
Where do I go? There's duct tape. There's an axe.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him. I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can save him. And there will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why. Callum? Callum! The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
Cotton candy corpse leaves sour taste in park goers' mouths. Okay. Yesterday evening, visitors to Atlantic Island Park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to the local authorities, the corpse had yet to be identified. However, they have confirmed that the remains appeared to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from Innsmouth Academy who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy when something like this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate fully with the authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solomon Chronicle will provide daily updates on this story going forward. So... what was that sound? Someone else was walking around here. Oh, jeez. I don't like this. This is really creepy. Okay. I don't like that at all. A corpse.
I can help you, Callum. Poor bastard. Who did this to him?
It's gonna come alive, isn't it? I can't move. Oh, okay. Ah! Okay. Oh, lovely. Take pills?
These are mine.
Oh no. Fear the Boogeyman. 1980s. Are you better off than you were years ago? Something you love will be carried away. All that you love will be carried away. Your mother. Only dead fish follow the stream. Say no to gravity. Some kids laugh, some kids cry. But mostly children simply die. Fear the Boogeyman. Don't believe anything they tell you. Stop picking your nose then. I guess this is where I'm going. Oh my. Oh jeez. Okay.
Don't touch me.
Future Times by Laurel and Howdy. Belly button is the signature of your personal creator. I believe her name was Mama. Every 17th child is a magnet for sinfulness. Every omniscient by broken fires in the coastal strain. We don't believe that the earth belongs to battered goats and shamrock afterbirth. Only the truly naked runs of righteous indignation are severed by war-crossed cleavages and trust exercises arrhythmia. Booma will come to the island bearing the talisman, and he will shatter the seals that bind the orthodoxy of corruption. Only then will priests shoe sluts reveal, housewives pontificate, and delayed messiahs will make axles for the rescue. Axel's rescue for the rescue of Tango and Cash. Sweet the temptress who grifts the shaft, twists the shaft, absconding with third age tire into fourth age darkness, while gods lie writhing on the shattered face of the earth. Sail has sweetness and grace, but her days are numbered, and heavy flated hives break before frozen wills and calligraphic actresses in pencil and paper pornography. The all-seeing eye will provide decade-long updates on the story going forward. Whoa. This is getting worse and worse. So now I'm high on pills. And he's gone. I can finally move forward. Oh.
Oh God, no.
Okay. Forever confused. So I took my pills, and my pills made me crazier.
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. What secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside.
Okay.
This isn't a game, Callum!
This whole thing is a game. Oh. Sorry, my keyboard stopped working for a moment there. Which is terrifying if I end up having to run. But I think this is more of an experience. I am not happy to go into there. Do I have to? Oh, jeez. Oh my. Okay. Brace yourselves. Oh. 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 Lovely. I really hate this. Done. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townsfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here to the House of Horrors. I must think. So the creator is in here. There is... Okay. And my keyboard stopped working again. Okay, there we go. Or not. Hold on. Let me move over for a moment. Okay. You know, it's even creepier when your keyboard stops working and you're just like, oh! What do you do? Alright. Well. Seems like there's nothing around. Oh, there's Callum. There's a mirror. Oh! You bastard. Oh. It disappeared. Nothing to read? No? Okay. I don't like... Oh! Okay. guy. His shadow is there, but he's not. I really don't like this. Oh no, don't tell me my flashlight's about to go out. Oh jeez. I'm sorry I'm so quiet, guys. That wasn't so scary. Oh my, I was expecting you to pop up. Something popping up over here? No? Okay. Man, this has turned into a maze. Oh my. Oh. That actually did not scare me. There are scarier things about. Oh, like that. That's scary.
One little duck went out one day.
Okay. What is the deal with the park, though? Oh my. So I can't open all the doors. And my flashlight goes out. Nightmare Circus. The circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of the townsfolk. Just as he shouts out a curse, now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins in dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin. So, has Callum been searching for his
After
mom?
they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Disconnect notice. After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. Make the payment listed on your last bill, contact us at Who Cares, and we can arrange a payment plan so that you can immediately be reconnected. If you believe that this is an error, call us and blah to discuss your options. If you are unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. The Dunwich Power Company. A shocking true story. Hunger. On April 16, 1846, a group of covered wagons began the 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sup. It was become one of the greatest tragedies of westward migration that the world had ever seen. Now our panel of Donner experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible weather. In this never-before-seen expose, read about how the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive. All here in the pages of the shocking true story. The wilting. A solar flare has struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating, and an exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key to saving the world again. Let's see who the author is. Susan Ascom. Is it the same author that wrote this? Can't tell. Let's see who wrote this. No, they're all different. Okay, so we've got books. Oh, this is Callum's hat. Rubik's Cube. Oh. There's the creepy dolly. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum, electricity bill, fix faucet. So is this supposed to be her house? Why am I examining the wrench? Man, so violent with the door. Read letter. Lorraine, I received your letter and I am quite surprised. You ran off with your father all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the mountain. When I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters, and now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but that every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it will be easier when I can meet Callum, but not yet. I am not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again, Karen. Jeez. Notice, Miss Mallard. Our inquiry into the state of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State, the deceased parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards the birth of Donald's son Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I am not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely. Wow. That's just not fair. Dunwich Emergency Services. Lauren seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that this episode stemmed from grief of losing her partner Dawn, who died about 6 months ago. There are also several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. The patient responded and made a rapid recovery. Weekly follow-up with a local physician, mood stabilizers, lithium-based. Oh, so she's taking lithium. Lithium, if you don't know, is actually very dangerously strong. Yeah, and this is in the 77. So, electroconvulsive therapy is still used today, but it's more of like a last resort, because it can have a negative impact. It's not as bad as it used to be. I don't know in the 70s how it was. All I know is about current days, it's a lot safer than it used to be. But it is used as a last resort. Lithium is still used today, but it's also avoided because of side effects. So, I mean, obviously she has some issues, which she was just diagnosed with depression. For all we know, she might have some other things going on besides depression. And for all we know, maybe things went wrong. We're not sure. Discharge instructions. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed in foster care shortly after birth when Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression. It is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son returned to her as long as she follows her recommended aftercare routine, and continues with her medication. We have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. Lorraine has her own housing, and her employer, Susie, has said that she is welcome to return to her shifts at the diner. Norma Creed, a local woman, has offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It is with this support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from this institution. Medication instructions. A prescription for Zoloft that can be filled at Flagg's Pharmacy in Kingsmouth. She has been advised to start with 50 milligram dose and then, based on advice of your doctor, to increase the medication as needed. And another thing about depression, it's really hard to find a good medium, a good balance, there we go, that's the word I'm looking for, a good balance on what kind of medication you're taking, especially with depression, bipolar disorder, anxiety. The balance is really hard to find and it takes a while. So maybe she didn't follow what she was supposed to. Maybe, I don't know. There's a lot that could be going on. And we're going through her house again. There's the Nightmare Circus. There's our pills. Letter. Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know. I want to try and explain it. I think it is because I am far from home and I am working so hard. Every day working at the park, it gets worse, like spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. But when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city, and I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy, and Emma if it's a girl. So he worked at this park. Okay. There's that book again. Pill bottles. Does she overdose? That's another issue. If she overdosed. Oh dear. Callum. open the door. I didn't run away, Dad took me. Which is true, if she was young enough. Still can't open these doors. Pills. Unless there's another possibility with money issues. Maybe she didn't have enough money to get her pills. Because if you notice that drawer on the ground, there's blood. Oh no. Is Callum even alive? That doll's headless. There's blood on the floor. Milk, Zoloft prescription, Zoloft prescription. Remember, more pills, tickets to Atlantic Island Park. Can't open the door. Blood on the ground. Oh no. Drawers with pill bottles. History of Solomon Island. I didn't run away, Dad took me. It's ripped in half. Thank you, William. The new watch is very nice and made me happy. Carrot. Oh no. So, the guy we see is his imaginary friend. Oh. Oh my. Well, here's the thing, guys. I'm out of time. I'm actually over time. So we're gonna end it right there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I am definitely curious how this is gonna continue. I'm sure you guys are too. Anyway, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later in the next video. Bye!